Dwayne Johnson $30 million Beverly Hills Mansion Tour. Success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. This is a quote by, well, we all know Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock. Dwayne Johnson, by name The Rock. Born May 2, 1972, Hayward, California, U.S., American professional wrestler and actor whose seductiveness and athleticism made him a success in both fields. Johnson was born into a wrestling family. His motherly forefather, High Chief Peter Maivia, surfaced on the professional scene in the 1960s and 70s. Johnson's father, Soulman Rocky Johnson, worked the American indigenous wrestling circuit and boxed. In 1974 he was a sparring mate for George Foreman, also preparing for The Rumble in the Jungle with Muhammad Ali. Still, the youngish Johnson originally preferred the gridiron to the mat. He was a Name High Academy athlete, and he played on the 1991 NCAA Championship football platoon at the University of Miami, Bachelor of General Studies, 1995. After injuries cut short his career in the Canadian Football League, he turned to wrestling. Johnson attended Montclair Elementary School in Charlotte, North Carolina, before moving to Hamden, Connecticut, where he spent a couple of times at Cowgirl Glen Elementary School and Hamden Middle School. He attended President William McKinley High School in Honolulu, Hawaii, also Blencliff High School and McGavock High School in Nashville, Tennessee, and eventually Freedom High School in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Before the age of 17, he plotted, being arrested multiple times for fighting, theft, and check fraud. A blessed athlete, he was on his high seminary's football, track and field, and wrestling brigades. Johnson was a promising football prospect and entered offers from numerous Division I collegiate programs. He attended the University of Miami on a full football education, where he substantially played guard attack. In 1991, he was on the Miami Hurricanes public crown platoon. Johnson would appear in a provisory part, starting only one game in 4 times, playing behind players similar as Pro Football Hall of Fame Warren Sapp. Johnson graduated in 1995 with a Bachelorette of General Studies in Criminology and Physiology. In council, he was one of UM's most fat speakers to the community. He constantly spoke to youths, delivering a positive communication about staying in academy and the troubles of medicines. After scale, he inked with the Calgary Stampeders of the Canadian Football League as a linebacker. He was assigned to the practice cannon but was cut 2 months into the season. Blessed with a remarkable combination of size, speed, and dexterity as well as impeccable microphone chops, Johnson made his World Wrestling Federation (WWF) debut in 1996 as Rocky Maivia, a name that paid homage to both his father and his forefather. He was heavily promoted as a face, crowd fave, and, after just a many months of exposure, Johnson captured the WWF Intercontinental title. The aggressive drive touched off a counter-reaction from suckers, still, and posterior storylines saw the Rocky Maivia persona sidelined in favor of The Rock, an unapologetic heel, Bad Joe. The turn led to increased fashionability. The Rock engaged in a series of high-profile feuds with the biggest stars in the WWF and captured the first of several World Crown titles in 1998. The brash charm that Johnson displayed in his in-ring harangues restated easily to the tableware screen, and his appearance in The Mummy Returns, 2001, gestured a new stage in his career, 2002, and The Rundown, 2003. In 2004, he left the ring to turn his attention to acting full-time. Johnson's latter flicks included testosterone-fueled action chows similar as G.I. Joe Retaliation, 2013, Pain and Gain, 2013, and 4 inaugurations of the Fast and the Furious series, Fast 5, 2011, Fast and Furious 6, 2013, Furious 7, 2015, and The Fate of the Furious, 2017. He also appeared in the Family Entertainment's The Game Plan, 2007, and Trip to the Mysterious Island, 2012. Johnson also was cast as the nominal Greek mythological figure in Hercules, 2014. He played a firefighter dealing with a disastrous earthquake in the action film San Andreas, 2015, and in 2016 he starred contrary funny man Kevin Hart in the chum comedy Central Intelligence. In 2011 Johnson appeared in the ring for the first time in 7 times, sparking a feud with World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, star John Cena that crowned in a main event match at WrestleMania 18 in April 2012. His appearance contributed to the event's unequaled success with further than 1.3 million pay-per-view orders and $67 million in global deals. WrestleMania 18 was WWE's top-grossing pay-per-view broadcast. In January 2013, Johnson captured his 8th professional wrestling title, but he surrendered it lower than 3 months laterally after losing to Cena in another largely publicized bout. We all are very well aware of Dwayne Johnson's extravagant career in Hollywood. But very few know about his real estate portfolio, and with a reported net worth of $800 million in 2021, just like other celebrities, Johnson has invested some of his wealth in real estate. Then are some of the most precious homes in Dwayne Johnson's real estate portfolio. His reimbursement of thousands of dollars per month. Prior to his Beverly Hills mansion purchase, Johnson possessed a rental property in California. The French country-style estate sits on square bases of land and was erected in 1999. It features 8 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms, as well as a theater, poker room, spa, and eatery. So these are some properties owned by Dwayne Johnson. 1. A Virginia farm. Johnson has also expressed interest in fish husbandry/fishing as the notoriety owns a private ranch in Virginia. Johnson bought this square-bottom manse in 2017 for an undisclosed price. Along with husbandry fish, Johnson told his social media followers that he's acclimated well to his home outside of Charlottesville. 2. A mansion in Miami, Florida. In 2012, Johnson bought a manse for $3.4 million in Miami, Florida from former proprietor Vernon Carey, a former Miami Dolphins football player. This square-bottom property has 5 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, as well as a swimming pool, 14-seat home theater and summer kitchen. A time laterally, Johnson vended the property for $3 million, well below his asking price of $3.49 million. Now let's talk about his most famous $30 million Beverly Hills mansion. The Rock bought his dream home from fellow actor and funny man, Paul Reiser, of Frenetic About You fame. Before that, it was possessed by musician and Gemstone star Alex Van Halen, who erected the stirring property in 1993. The house sits on 3.67 acres of land and is considered to be among the largest parcels in the neighborhood. And not just any neighborhood. The Rock's house is set in Beverly Park, Los LA's most exclusive neighborhood, home to a numerous A-listers. Johnson, one of the best-paid actors in Hollywood, has inversely notorious neighbors like Denzel Washington, Sofia Vergara, Eddie Murphy, Rod Stewart, and Adele, to name a many. His estate was described as a complete resort in a former table and, after taking a look at it, we've to agree that it's indeed a luxuriant property good of the moniker. Located at the end of a quiet cul-de-sac behind massive iron gates, the first thing any caller will notice about the private estate is the mature trees and manicured meadows each over. The stunning olive tree-lined driveway leads to a peak-lay motor court that features a gravestone route. There are ivy archways, an eye-catching red-tiled roof, airy sun decks, and covered piazzas. There are also numerous gates for easy access in and out of the property. Massive French doors open to the vicinity, and there are comforting, serene trails each over. With so important natural beauty, it feels like a card from the Tuscan country. The property has a colossal square bases of living space spread across the main manse as well as the detached forecourt bottom guesthouse. What really makes this estate fit for a Scorpion King are the top-notch amenities. Suppose a world-class spa, full-size tennis court, movie theater, baseball diamond, a music plant that was firstly installed by Van Halen, an elevator, inner and out-of-door swimming pools, and a gym which makes it sound like an amazing private retreat. From his daughter's bedrooms, the sharp living room, the gorgeous kitchen, and the impeccably paired flower beds in the theater, Johnson and his woman feel to have impeccable taste when it comes to decor. The front of the manse features a large white door with pillars on either side that the family loves to embellish for the season. Johnson's favorite point in the house, of course, is the spa, which he has dubbed his Iron Paradise. When they're not in California, the family frequently spends time in Powder Springs, Georgia, where the star owns a 45-acre equestrian estate. So this was all about Dwayne Johnson and his properties, so if you enjoyed watching this video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Also comment down your views. And I will see you in next one.